Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. Interesting video again for you guys. I actually reported on this video when it first came out, and the whole narrative of the video has thus changed since then. Also, too, really quickly, if you know what I'm saying, if you hear, my nose is a little bit stuffy, and I kind of got a little cough going on. You know what? I stopped smoking cigarettes and then like maybe 2 weeks ago. And right when I stopped smoking cigarettes, well, the reason I stopped because that smell lingers, right? The smell does linger. And also the health benefits that go along with quitting. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, it changed, dude. I woke up one day and then I was smelling my underarms, and I'm like, my underarm smells like an ashtray. So I was like, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. So ever since I stopped smoking, I got a little cough, but no worries. I got the NyQuil and DaGod pack combined. I got the C pack, vitamin C, got the Pepto-Bismol, and I got the Tylenol. So we're going to shake back, and I'm going to get, I'm going to go for a run, maybe like a 4+, maybe even an 8-mile run today. After I go get my car inspection, because the old car that was in the shop, finally got it out the shop. I just need to get, a new inspection sticker, I believe. Yeah, I need to get new tags on it. So I'm gonna go run after I do that. But listen. I wanted to make this video because when I first put the video out, it was some circumstances that was not, I don't want to say not foreseen, but it wasn't headlining, right? You really got like kind of one side of the story. And even No Jumper put it out that it was her beauty supply store, right? I got the title there too, right? And those things happen, but I don't believe it was her store, and I wanted to come and make that right and tell you guys about that. Anytime situations like that happen, I'll come and tell you guys. I think it was one situation that I think I was calling Sweetie her, right? And they looked nothing alike, but they were both like coming out kind of during the same time, and I couldn't tell the difference between the two. Anywho, and that changes everything. Okay, that changes the whole story, really, because what took place was she actually made a rap song about her ex, and that's her ex. I think it was like Ex Wood Pack, and she's like in interviews, she has the album cover talking about her ex who passed away, who at her hands. He passed away at her hands. She said that it was like an abusive relationship, I believe, and that was the reasoning behind it. It got ran through the courts. She's out. Okay, and she was basically talking about that, right? And basically had a prop, right? Had his grave like a tombstone. So of course that was very wrong, right? And I did see that. I saw that before making that video, but I didn't I didn't pay too much attention to it. I just first glances, kind of just doing the story, because I already had the story. You're right. You already had the story. Even when you look at the news, I'm not gonna play the news scene, right? Because you guys already saw it, right? But even the news scene, they were speaking on the grand opening. They didn't exactly say it was her grand opening. No Jumper said that, but it was a grand opening, and she was having a meet and greet. So she had notoriety, she had popularity. Obviously, people were coming out to see her, right? So that was a story. I had the title. That was a story, okay? Obviously, with more stuff coming out, this happened in Oakland. So there's going to be people that are close to this story on a personal level, and they could speak to it with truth, with more inside information, which of course I'm going to believe. Of course, right? Something goes on in Oakland and nobody knows about it, as if that type of stuff does not really take place. It doesn't happen, right? So, it basically changes the story. It does change the story. Still a beautiful, gorgeous young lady. And when because I'm still going to leave that old video up, right? And I spoke to a lot of the stuff that kind of took place, and I still feel strongly about that, given the circumstances, right? At that point in time, I still feel the same about it in that way. However, things has changed because I'm like, right? Is this more of like a little baby situation? Right? Is this like, you know what I'm saying? Is this like, what type of situation is this? She definitely was talking down on this guy and her ex, and it's like, yeah, you're gonna have some ops that's gonna come and see about that, right? Just period. Not even if it's ops, it could just be bad energy, man. When you have bad energy and that stuff follows you and it's around you, you kind of got to just cut that type of, just cut that kind of stuff out, right? So that's how I feel about that situation, okay? And like I said, still a beautiful young lady. Just she was really gorgeous. Still sad, the loss of life, right? She was out trying to do her thing. I do feel like that was over the top. I do believe like she shouldn't have even. And that's a thing when you're talking about like just like gutter situations and gutter type conditions, living standard, whatever, right? When you're around that type of energy, people or situations, that stuff like continues on in your life, and it continues to trickle down. You know what I'm saying? And the people you meet in situations like that, like, let's say that situation did happen, but to then like, use props, go on interviews and then speak, on that situation, to make light of the situation. Even like when that situation was definitely trying, even if this guy was like abusive to you, you wouldn't be, going on, you know what I'm saying? It really just didn't make sense to me. Like, you wouldn't be taking the situation, you wouldn't be like taking so light of it. Like this situation, you wouldn't be making it so light, right? Like a joke. You would be, you know what I'm saying? You would be creating awareness, right? I think that's like kind of the approach we see, right? The creating awareness type thing. But you never know. People handle situations differently. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't say, oh, this person, right, handled it differently, so that, therefore she's wrong. She's, But I wanted to just say and clear it up that was not her beauty supply store. She was talking really crazy, acting crazy now that I look at it. And I did say in another video, like, maybe I'm going to continue to do more research on, and I kind of kept an eye on it. I kind of like to do those things. And like, again, very sad, kind of still a sad situation. It was some people in the comments that was talking in the comments, and nobody in the comments said, they did have a choice of words, right? Which, hey, listen, if you want to leave a comment, leave any type of comment that you want to leave, right? It does not hurt my feelings, okay? But, like at some point in time, y'all talking about all like everything else but like, the situation that took place. And nobody was saying like, okay, giving more information about the case, right? They was saying something like, I was talking about myself for like 5 minutes, and it was like multiple of those comments. I'm like, you know what? I normally don't do this, but bye, right? Because that, I'm like, if I'm wrong, go ahead and check me. Like when in the her video, when I was talking about Sweetie, but I called Sweetie her. Somebody came in the comments and let me know that, so I could do a video. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up having to, you know, through the grapevine, right? Just, you know, watching social media myself, and I'm like, oh, I didn't. And then, you know, No Jumper even they posted. They made an update post basically saying that, you know, video has come out of her, you know, talking about her ex, right? And, you know, basically smoking a pack. What was the headline? Because I got it. Video surfaces of DaGod trolling her alleged abusive ex she killed and his family after she was shot and killed. You know, headlines like that is ridiculous, man. But that's what I want to say. I didn't want to hold you guys. I kind of got a few things I need to take care of today anyway. So, hey, check this out, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. It helps the channel. Helps the video also get out to and reach more people. So if you guys could do that, I would be highly appreciative of you guys. Hey, look, man. I appreciate you guys. Peace. Have a good one.